And we're back with On the Record with Tiffany and my special guest, Dr. Hamed Mizani. So, Dr. Mizani, I know all about your passion for kidneys and your practice's logo. Your slogan is your kidneys, my passion, right? So I've seen all kinds of things come out of that. Just how wonderful the people are at your practice, and how caring every staff member is that I've had the good pleasure of coming into contact with. But I want you to tell me about Don't Kid with Your Kidneys. How did you come up with that? What made you do that?
So, Don't Kid with Your Kidneys was a slogan that essentially we came up with, try to see how can we raise awareness on a organ that I know is very critical to human life. But if you talk to most people, they may not be aware how important it is. You know, if you say I'm a heart doctor or I'm a cancer doctor, people know what that is.
They do.
Very clearly. But if you say I'm a kidney doctor, the next question is, so what do you guys do?
If you say nephrologist, then no one knows what you're talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think as a society, and not just in the United States, worldwide, kidneys have never gotten the attention. Part of it is mythical. You know, if you go back to Roman times and, ancient Persia or, back in the day, Egypt, heart was your soul. So if they wanted to praise you, kill you, whatever it was, they would talk about, I removed the heart of the so-and-so.
Yeah.
It was the soul of a human being. Therefore, in our minds and, in evolution, all cultures, heart became the center of a human body, and people got, significant more recognition of the disease, of the organ and its disease. Later on, diabetes came and high cholesterol and cancers. But really, the kidneys, it was like a forgotten child. Mm-hmm. Yet, I know if someone has kidney disease, every other organ in their body doesn't work well. So how do you raise awareness and make something fun? Don't kid with your kidneys. Because kidney disease doesn't kid with you. When you get it, oftentimes is a silent illness. So you have no symptom. I get patients come to the office and, you tell them, Mr. So-and-so, you have chronic kidney disease stage 3 or 4. The next line, which I'm expecting to hear, is, Doctor, I feel fine. I don't know what you're talking about. I almost know universally that I'm going to hear that. So I kind of have to be prepared to say, well, this is a disease, kidney disease, that does not give you symptoms till very late in its stage, which is stage 5. And at that point is dialysis, kidney transplant. So we said, let's find something fun so that we can quickly say it, people can hear it, and the next question is, what is this about? All we want them to ask is, what do you mean, don't kid with your kidneys? Can you kid with your kidneys? So therefore we came up with a website called mykidneys.com. Just go on to mykidneys.com and you'll see different things, and really talks about early detection of disease that is without a symptom. How do you find that and treat it?
With a test.
With a very easy test.
A very simple test.
Yeah. And you're part of that. I mean, you've done great things for the community, helping people with early detection of protein leak from the kidney, high blood pressure, diabetes. Again, much like high blood pressure and diabetes, do you have any symptom at the beginning? No, you don't. But if you leave it untreated, the impact or repercussions are just dramatically, you can't even quantify.
It's devastating to your life. And we know that 1 in 7 have some form of kidney disease and don't know that they have it.
Right.
So the fact that you came up with this, you're basically bringing awareness to something that people don't have symptoms of until they're in later stages, like you just said. So they would have no idea that they have it. There's nothing about it, about how they're living their lives, that would tell them that they do. And it's saving our community, because if you do the numbers for San Antonio, then you're talking about 1 in 7 San Antonians is 243,000 people. 243,000 people who need to know that they have an underlying condition that, one, we're experiencing right now, the effects of what an underlying condition can do with COVID.
So it's very interesting what you just said. We are giving a voice to a disease, to an organ that has no voice. In other words, it is silent symptoms, right? But we're also giving a voice to the patients. Majority of patients affected with kidney disease are minorities.
Yes.
That do not have a voice, Hispanics, African American. Of course, we have Caucasians as well. But, how do you raise awareness on a disease and a population that gets that particular illness that are voiceless in a sense?
Yeah.
I hope that kidney detection or evaluation becomes much like what is a mammogram, for example, for detection of breast cancer, or what it is colonoscopy for colon cancer. A urine test is very simple, can be checked by primary care physicians, which they often do, but to look at the details of it, make sure there's no protein leakage or there's no blood leakage, which could be microscopic. In other words, you do not see it with your own eyes, but you can see it on the test. And, people themselves asking questions. Do I have kidney disease? From the doctor.
What's my kidney function?
What's my kidney function? Absolutely.
A simple question. A simple question that anyone can ask of their physician and find out, where am I? Where am I? What's my kidney function?
Right.
Because if your kidney function is diminished, you probably want to find out why.
Let me phrase this in a very simple way. When the kidneys fail, the toxins in your body, in your blood, start rising slowly. So imagine you live in an incredible, beautiful penthouse apartment overseeing the ocean. Miami Beach. Dream. Right? I wish I could be there.
That's my dream. Yeah. It's beautiful.
However, your toilet gets plugged up.
Ew.
The first floor is the penthouse. The second floor.
This is already going south.
So, and no matter what you do, the thing is backed up. And then now the stuff comes out from the toilet, goes on the floors.
Now it goes real ugly.
What I'm trying to say is that you cannot walk into that beautiful apartment with the ocean view if you have toxins or, waste products everywhere, occupying that apartment. It very much is the human body. So when the kidneys fail, the toxins build up. You could have a very strong heart, very strong lungs, very strong intestinal tract system, liver, circulation. Everything fails. And now a nephrologist's work or job, my specialty, is that how do you treat those organs in what we call a uremic milieu. A uremic milieu means a blood that is full of toxins. Their functionality completely changes. Medications we use changes. So we do need to give a voice to this illness and to the people that suffer from it.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mizani.
My pleasure.
And you've been listening to On the Record with Tiffany.